that were indicted and prosecuted for rape they didn't do, while Donald Trump took ads out calling for their execution. Some of them went to jail for years. One of them, Corey Weiss, he did 13 years in jail.
Bam.
Black people, why we so big on Trump? Help me understand why. Why we so big on gangsterism? What is that about, man? Why we want to glorify that at all? Again, why we want to associate it with black?
Next up, y'all, you cannot have a moral issue without bringing up a reverend. Now, this reverend has his own moral issues himself, but at least he got reverend in his name. We're going to hear from Reverend Sharpton on this matter.
That was hilarious.
So this is a humiliating night for him. A couple of days after he said this was not going to happen, he said this case was over. And he's going to have to go in the same building, Joy, that those 5 young men that were indicted and prosecuted for rape they didn't do, while Donald Trump took ads out calling for their execution. He called for them to be executed, and they were convicted. Some of them went to jail for years. One of them, Corey Weiss, who's at National Action Network every Saturday, did 13 years in jail.
Bam.
They will see Donald Trump, who bought ads against them, walk in the same building they were arraigned in and be arraigned sometime next week. And I think if that's not ironic, and in my case, I agree with Yusef Salaam, you will reap what you sow.
All right, fam. So we done heard from Reverend Make Money Sharpton. The backstory is that anybody ever known about Essential 5? This is a situation where 5 black young teenagers accused of raping a woman in the park. And pretty much, man, I hate to say it was a witch hunt, but to find the accusers, what Trump did was basically put an ad out the paper. In this situation, he pretty much felt like this needed to come to a head. So what did he do? Is he put his money where his mouth was. He put it up in the money, find the people who pretty much did this and hold them accountable, because he was tired of hearing people getting mugged in Central Park. He did something. He didn't make them go to prison. Somebody tried and they found them guilty. They railroaded them and it came out. But it was more of the prosecutor who was more of a racist than Donald Trump. But to be honest with you, Donald Trump was back in the Democratic Party for a very long time. And till he started running, he was down with Obama. That's the truth. Now, at the end of the day, can someone have a change of heart when it comes to their political stance? Sure, they could. I ain't got a problem with that. I used to be a Democrat. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a Republican. But at the same time, I'm telling you, I'm a black conservative. Let's be honest. At the end of the day, system that needs to be changed, not Donald Trump, is the justice system. And, you know, hey, if I'm not mistaken, Donald Trump done bailed a whole lot of brothers out of prison during his term. Yeah. I heard he got a lot of people out of prison.
Proven right or wrong, America. I ain't had time to look it up yet.
Yeah. Look it up. Look it up. Now, what you got to say about that, T? You bringing it up.
Black people, white people, doesn't matter. Help me understand why. Why we so big on Trump? Why we supporting? Why we voting? Put it in the comments. Help me understand.